Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see a man back for a 15th NFL season. Eli Manning and the New York Football Giants take on Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. And it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with Eli Manning and the New York Giants. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season, obviously. A perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that. First down, right into Evan Ingram. Powering his way forward. A huge play there right off the bat. 42 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can tackles and gain all that additional.
Another overtime game? God damn.
Anybody has that ability, they want them on their team.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Manning. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job of smothering as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And he keeps 6 points off the board. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Yeah.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning.
Huh? Who? When? How?
And that's incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right.
What are you talking about?
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching.
Good. I want that to happen.
Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
play fake. Manning. It's caught. Shepard. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. But forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now the rookie first-rounder from Penn State, Saquon Barkley. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll run. This is and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jonathan Stewart, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Aldrick Rosas on for the extra point. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. Rosas now to kick this one away.
Belichick over. Taught. Belichick over. Taught. Belichick over. Taught.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be run out by their quarterback and none other than Cam Newton.
And coming up with an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up and resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Oh, see, I want to watch the Browns game for some odd reason.
So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole
The Browns game for some odd reason.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. And here now the offense for Carolina.
By now you know I love running backs and CJ.
I don't want to watch the goddamn fucking Saints Giants. I want to watch the Browns. Fuck shit up. Okay.
A little bit over 1,000 yards with 1,007.
I'll go to
1,200 yards from scrimmage, so you know you can catch it out of the backfield very well. Exciting runner, a powerful runner.
Come out the red zone.
Alec Ogletree in on the stop. The defense for the Giants.
And what a deal for the Giants to pick up Alec Ogletree to run their defense from the middle linebacker position. A former safety who can flat out run and make tackles in the open field. He enjoys being the centerpiece of a defense and calling signals.
To throw on 3rd down. Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Can you still hear me?
Newton now to throw. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And taking it across midfield. And
what about now?
You
hear me now?
Catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time
you hear me now?
spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but the big article
What about
in the
now?
paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games
What about
with a
now?
shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah,
What about now?
Teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Can you hear me now? Okay. I'm just trying to turn my headset down a little bit so I don't have to hear the game in the background.
No gain on the play, and it's second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, I know.
Almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. Exactly right.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just
What?
saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On second down, here's Newton. And he rifles one incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And now it's third down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And Gano's kick is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. Body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And New York set to take the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac.
Well, you could always join my SimLeague.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Sometimes I think even Eli falls into the trap of thinking that Beckham can catch anything. Here it's a throw that I wish he could have back, because even OBJ wasn't going to be able to get his hands on that one.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, it's going to be a long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot.
Yes, please.
On the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Funches has it complete, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defense is understanding the game and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And Godot's kick is right through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. These kickers now, used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they're all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Eli Manning and company getting
you missed that.
back onto the field, and he'll need to find a way.
It was wide open pass to Mayfield.
If you can even call it a drive. One play,
Wide open pass he overthrew Landry.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. On this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
And you remember pre-draft, there's a lot of speculation that the Giants should look for their future quarterback at number 2 with a great possibility. Remember, Sam Darnold from USC was still on the board, but they passed on him to take this runner, Saquon Barkley. And this is exactly why. They think he can extend the life of Eli Manning's career and give them 1,000-yard seasons year after year.
They haven't had a 1,000-yard season since 2012. Ahmad Bradshaw did it there. Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. 7-6 our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns.
Oh, that was stupid. Oh, wow. What kind of play call was that?
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Working from the gun, Manning. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about that little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff. This is Stewart. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now Saquon Barkley. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
To throw on second down is Newton. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return will stop right around the 25. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And here comes the Giants offense back out on the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
After the 5-yard completion on first down. Stewart on the counter. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a third down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play. And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on third down.
5 defensive backs. Shotgun now for Manning. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player.
So do I. That's why I'm doing a SimLeague. I'm not playing, I'm just watching. Huh?
Fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way
to the Beckham open on that one.
Rosas now to add the PAT.
No.
Rosas good with the extra point.
That would,
and the decision to just kick the extra
how much?
point.
No, today's football day.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was
you don't have anything good.
By the New York Giants. Rosas now to kick this one away.
Oh, the Titans are one.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again here, Cam Newton marches back onto the field. He has not had the game that he envisioned. His team has not had the game that they've envisioned here. So how do they turn this around now?
Well, right now, what he's looking forward to doing is finding a way to get the added weight on his back. Is it like that moment that Steve Young was talking about? Remember that in the Super Bowl?
The 95 Super Bowl.
Right, when they beat the Chargers, and he had that weight of expectations and past greats on his back. In this case, it's just bad play. Can he shake it off and then be able to play loose and free and help his team out?
We'll see if he can do just that. To throw on second down. Newton punches with a catch over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going. And really, the offensive line not helping him much. There's Newton now on second down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10, right at the 40. From the gun, here's Newton. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he gets it down to the 32. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Update now from a game going on in Pittsburgh. And it's the NFC champs, the Falcons, that have moved down to an early advantage. Matt Ryan, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. Newton to throw. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route. But he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction. I was able to track the ball in another.
Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On first down, it's Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, Newton. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Torrey Smith, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Gano the extra point. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Darius Stewart now on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's on it.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Manning gonna throw. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. Look at the spin. Balance. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That good for 19 and a first down.
Yeah, he was the first back taken in the draft. Ended up going number 2 to the Giants, and there was never a doubt that he would be the first runner off the board. We just saw Ryan with the ball in his hands to turn a nice little gain into something big. He makes plays no matter how you get him the ball.
First down is Manning. That's complete over the middle to Stewart. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Now Manning. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down carry for Barkley. And they're running right through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone now. Manning over the middle to Beckham. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Rosas to add the extra point. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
Yeah, that's easy.
Rosas now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. We'll check on his status when we get back. Shot before the break. Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We start with a very good matchup at Heinz Field. Pittsburgh playing host to visiting Atlanta. And it's the Steelers who are out in front. Le'Veon Bell with a couple of touchdowns there. From there, it's up to New Era Field in Orchard Park to check on the Bills. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Dion Lewis, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. 2 touchdown passes there for the rookie, Sam Darnold. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Looking to throw on second down. Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Nice.
Newton now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. It's caught by Funchess. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drop back's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now Newton, caught left side by Funchess. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. This is McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Mario Edwards Jr. there to bring him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got his target. That's more. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tap it, and drag it to make sure he gets it done.
Newton now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Off play action. Newton. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison. Able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. The shotgun snap for Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 15. Operating from the gun. Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that'll get the lead down to 5. He's got 9 points on field goals. 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the
thank you.
And for them a touchdown their last go around. So they're hoping to do that again.
And when you start
Oh, my Panthers are losing here. Eli's making it look like Swiss cheese right now.
From what you did before, because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking to get the ground game going with Stewart. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Oh, let's see how my score looks here. 'Cause I was beating Brian for a little while. Still might beat him.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Julius Peppers in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride.
As long as Brian doesn't score 102 points, that should win.
Some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. He dumps it off to Barkley. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Play action. Now Manning. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of looks like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. Right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up and they tend to play well.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, Newton. And Thomas has it. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, he can turn it into much more.
The Browns up by 10 points.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
To Barkley. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun. Manning. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On 2nd down, here's Manning. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put them in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's a give to Barkley, and he stopped immediately there. Dontari Poe in on the stop. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs are a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. And the kick by Rosas is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football. Run the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So that one will be accepted.
Still first down.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. From the gun, here's Newton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. From the gun, Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
To the air again, Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. On third down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The Panthers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at third and a few inches. Throwing again is Newton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Roside scored with the extra point. Just kicked the extra point, winds up successful. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now. This one's in the air. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
And this one complete right side to Funchess. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Newton on first down. Funchess with a catch over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Newton throwing again. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now a first down throw for Newton. And it's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
False start, offense.
Had some momentum going, driving down the field. That'll set him back 1st and 15.
I mean, that type of play, when you've got to go in your direction, shoot, my man Old Mo is arching an eyebrow at him right now. You've got me going. Keep me going.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
False start, offense.
So that'll back them up 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Out of the gun, Newton. Caught left side by Funchess. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expecting to win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for the Giants, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia.
Okay, I'm gonna get off for a while. Kevin, I'll be back in a little bit. And who y'all playing tonight? The Ravens? I said, who y'all playing tonight? The Ravens tonight? That should be a fun game.